All right, Shalom. Of course, I want to start off by giving all praises unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai for the wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the gospel of His truth. I just wanted to reflect on some things that's going on in the world and how it correlates with, the scriptures. Because as we know, we're in the last days. Well, as of now, the last days of the last days. Because in 2020, man, a lot of shit's been going down, man. You have the, whole Corolla, situation and, the upcoming, forced vaccinations, which I mean, when that happens, man, when that happens, that's pretty much the end of our testimony, man. That's the end of our ministry because sooner or later, you're not going to be able to go outside without, you know, well, right now you got to wear masks in a lot of places. Soon you're going to be mandated it's going to be mandated, I should say, that you have to wear a mask when you go out of your house. Okay, so, what they're doing right now is I believe it's over in New York, which is actually only like an hour from me or so. They're having it to where you can't be out with more than 3 or 4 people in a location at one time. So a lot of brothers had to cut their camps up, brothers in, say, GMS, Sakari, even LUIC, which we don't call those guys brothers. They're Israelites. So we hope they receive salvation. But those guys have a false doctrine, but that's a video for another time. But anyway, they would have to cut up the camps into smaller segments all over the city because only 3 or 4 men can be out together at one time. Okay, so stuff like that just shows that, they're getting desperate to, for one, cut the truth. All right, because they see it. People are waking up, man. I just saw the polls this morning. Somebody asked, as one of the polls on YouTube where basically you can click, what answer you would give to the answer, or I should say to the question. Salaki if I stuttered a little bit. But it is what it is. Anyway, the question was, would you take the COVID vaccine when it is released? Then there was 3 options. The one is, yes, I would. The other option is, no, I will not. And the other option was, I'm on the fence, meaning they don't know if they will, they don't know if they're not. They'll see in due time. And I was very surprised with the results. Almost half of the people said they will not take it. Let me phrase myself and let me say that again. More than 50% of people that took the poll, which was a good 10,000 people, said that they will not take the vaccine when it is out. That is absolutely insane that Babylonians will come up against the government when they are presented with a vaccine for the global pandemic. And why is that so crazy? Because people are now starting to see that that there really is a plan behind this. Matter of fact, the heart of the video just this morning about how they're going to pay people $1,000 possibly to take the vaccine. Now, wait a second. It doesn't take a damn rocket scientist to sit down and say, well, wait a second. If they're going to pay me to take this, doesn't that mean it has to be some type of string attached? I mean, maybe this isn't good for my body if they're going to pay me to take this. I mean, I would think, they'd give it for free, maybe. Right? Maybe give it for free, but I mean, damn, pay somebody to take it? You got to know obviously there has to be something attached to it that you're going to pay somebody to take a vaccine. I mean, come on. Only a damn, only a damn numbskull couldn't figure that out. I mean, it's just utterly ridiculous. All right, but you know what? The scriptures tell you in the Apocrypha, and I believe it's 2nd Ezra's 15th chapter, that the powers shall stand in fear, because the people, they shall not regard their kings nor their princes. And what does that mean? That people are not going to care what the government has to say about affairs. They are not going to take it into consideration. Okay, this in the same chapter speaks about, the famine. Man shall invade their neighbor's house because of the lack of bread. And it's getting ready to come, man. Okay, these prophecies that, our forefathers and, the prophets before us spoke about are clearly coming to pass all around us, man. It's not it's undeniable. It's undeniable at this point that the prophecies in the Holy Bible are clearly coming to pass right before our eyes, man. Okay, anybody who can't see it doesn't know what the hell they're talking about. Okay, and what is this vaccine gonna lead to? That's right, the mark of the beast, which is the microchip. Okay, and I agree with Elder Apostle Dahar that the vaccine itself likely does not have the mark of the beast in it. However, we are still not to take the vaccine. All right, for one, scriptures say, "Thou shalt not take any markings in your flesh." Is not a vaccine a marking? And the answer is yes, because it goes into you. But say for example, some of us got tetanus shots before, so were we going off for that? Not necessarily, because they serve their purpose. However, in this situation, stay away from it, man, because you don't know what the hell they're putting in there. Here it is, they're saying they're gonna have a effectable vaccine possibly by the end of the year, if not by November. And let me think. It usually takes, some say, 15 years to 20 years, if not at the very least 5 years, to get a effective vaccine. And even that's rushing it. 5 years. Even that's, stepping it up to overdrive. All right? So why would you trust something that usually would take 15 to 20 years, 5 years at the very least, to come up with a effective cure for this virus? Obviously, this vaccine is clearly not done correctly. So why would you feel safe putting something that has not been tested? Well, it's been tested, but obviously, it's not even been half a year, and they're saying they almost have a working, vaccine. Obviously that's very fishy. It's just, I can't see why somebody would be willing to put that in their body. All right? It just doesn't make any sense. But, that shows you, man, as I said, going back to the poll, that 50% plus, let me rephrase myself, more than 50% of the responders said they would not take it. Okay, a decent amount said they would take it when it comes out, and a good amount of people said they're on the fence. Okay, meaning that they could choose either side. Okay, so it just shows you the average peon is now starting to figure stuff out, man. Say, for example, everybody knows what the mark of the beast is. Everybody knows the mark of the beast is the microchip. Even atheists believe that. I'm not even being sarcastic. Even people who don't even believe in the Bible, they also agree that the mark of the beast is the microchip. And they don't even believe in the book, but yet they believe in, the mark of the beast. So it just shows you, man, everybody knows. Everybody knows the agenda of who the world calls the Illuminati. Everybody knows. This isn't hidden information, man. It's just very simple to understand. All right? School children even know about it. So it just shows you, man, average Jake know that the government's out to get them. They know that. This isn't hidden information. Everybody knows this. Okay? And obviously, when I say everybody, I'm being sarcastic, but a very good amount of people know. That's what we'll say. A very good amount of people know and are fully aware, okay, that the mark of the beast is the chip. Okay, so, hey, stay on your watch, man. Okay, we got to stay on the watch and, keep prophesying because, things are looking not too good for America, man. All right, for us it's good because the scriptures say, "Blessed is the man who lives to see the downfall of his enemy." So, hey, we're rejoicing, man, because, as the scriptures say, when you see part of the sign comes to pass, your redemption draws nigh. Right, so our redemption, right, salvation, some might call it the rapture, is very near, man. However, it will happen after the mark of the beast, which is the chip, comes to pass. But that just shows us that time is very near, man. Okay, so, take all this into consideration. Right, for those who are new to this, man, hey, time is valuable. Okay, time is the most valuable thing that you have. So right now, time's starting to run out, man. So those who are new to this knowledge, get what you can now, because very soon you don't got much time. We'll just say that you don't have much time to get this information. Okay, I mean, they could kill the internet anytime they want to. All right, they've been flagging our videos down. Countless channels. We lost. They put up funny thumbnails on our videos. Just to get people to not click on it. Say, for example, put children cartoon images on the videos. That's what they were trying to do to brothers, like a year ago or so. It just shows you, man, that this man's getting desperate. Okay, he is getting desperate. Okay, because he sees that this truth is getting out, man. Okay, but anyway, I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and I'm going to say shalom.